LT Rob here. This is my midlife crisis. Thanks for checking in. The question is pointed and meant to evoke thought and controversy, but I'll ask it again. Is Tim Tebow a fat son of a bitch? I recently saw a picture of him in an online article with a little story about the fact that he's not on an NFL team currently, but has remained in peak physical condition as he enjoys himself on the beach. I don't know how you can tell if he's in peak physical condition or not just by his personal appearance. I think that's one of the many mistakes we make, is judging somebody's fitness or value on their physical appearance.
Brings to mind an old roommate of mine that looked great laying by the pool, six-pack and all. Truth, though? Beer-guzzling alcoholic chain smoker. Looks aren't always everything.
There's been a lot of videos on YouTube over the last few months about obesity, whether or not it's a disease, symptomatic of a disease, the disease of addiction. And I'll post a link to most of this stuff in the description box. It's all gotten me to the point now where I'm kind of tired of hearing about it, and I feel like I want to just express my opinion. And so that's exactly what you get to a point where you just accept things for what they are, because you just sort of give up. The people on the other side of that spectrum are being mocked for being too fit and being said they're underweight, they're malnourished, they're on drugs. I've seen both sides of that coin. I've been incredibly overweight, and I know what that feels like. And I've lost a lot of weight and been told to my face by someone that was clearly not healthy and very overweight themselves that it's great that I lost a lot of weight, but basically I look like shit and I don't look healthy and I don't seem happy. I was happier when I was fat. I heard that a lot. The percentage of people that are successful at weight loss through scientific studies stands at 20%. You see, that's a little bit of a bullshit story, because they expanded their definition of weight loss success because the initial results were so depressing, they didn't want to accept that. So they expanded their definition of successful weight loss to include people that lost 10% of their body weight and kept it off for a year. Not really a successful weight loser. Most people that lose weight and keep it off, well, they don't really exist that much, but they're in the single digits percent success. What's my point? Maybe we should step back and think about it for a minute. Have you ever been there? Have you ever lost a lot of weight or had to? I'm not talking about dropping 20 or 30 or even 40 pounds. Terrific. Congratulations. You cut after a bulk. Great. People do it every day. I mean, have you lost 100 or more pounds? How about the link in the description box I left below for a gentleman's channel on YouTube who dieted down 300 pounds. Not exercise and dieted, not surgery. Dieted down 300 pounds. He's courageous, in my opinion. That kind of stuff is rare. I'm just going to say the numbers for men because I'm a man. Essential body fat is 2 to 5%. In other words, you'll die without that. Athletes, 6 to 13%. Fitness is 14 to 17%. Average is 18 to 24%. Over that, and you're overweight. So let's say between 6% and 24%. There's the extremes. Look how much room there is in the middle. Where do you fit in? I'm not sure where I fit in. I've been trying to figure that out for the last 2 years. But I think it would be really awesome if people that are still struggling got a little bit more compassion from the rest of us. And by the same token, if the people that have had success, whether after obesity or they've just through hard work and dedication achieved a certain level of fitness, if maybe they've got a little more appreciation for their hard work, and maybe all of us can have a little more respect for each other. I'd personally rather have you judge me on the human being I am rather than the number that I see when I stand on the scale. And I can tell you for a fact that I have never gotten a sense of accomplishment or a feeling of victory from a number I saw on the scale. I know the day that I finally broke through and ran 26 miles on a training run that I thought I could never do, I felt like I could conquer the world if I had to. And it never occurred to me to wonder how much I weighed, because it just didn't fucking matter. And so, along those same lines, I'd like to ask you the question, and please comment below. Look at that picture again of Tim Tebow.
Ooh, Tubby Timmy.
And when I saw that, the first thing I thought is, there would be people that would say he was fat because you can't see his abs. Do you think Tim Tebow's overweight? And let me show you a picture of myself. Please note my belly button happens to look like a droopy eye on a jack-o'-lantern that's been left on your porch just maybe a few days too many. That's what happens when you get really fat and then you lose weight. Sometimes everything doesn't go back the way it should.
Also, let's focus on my noggin. You'll note my skin appears to be shrink-wrapped to my skull. I look like a fucking bobblehead.
I'm wondering, could you tell me how much I weigh in that picture? And would you be surprised to know that I was ashamed of myself and thought I was still fat and wanted to lose another 15 pounds? That's the kind of mind fucking that kind of thing can give you. And I really believe most people don't quite get that. That's just my perspective. Little different video for me, I know. But hey, I told you it was my midlife crisis. You knew that coming in, man. I mean, what the fuck?